Live here for our post-game after a Highland Community College victory for the Lady Scotties volleyball team. Bounce-back win over Labette here tonight in 3 straight sets, 25-14, 25-10, and 25-21. We're joined, of course, by 3 players and head coach John Bingesser. And, Coach, I'll start off with you tonight. It seemed like after a 3-0 start by Labette, things was a pretty well-oiled machine and, set up pretty well. And a lot of gals did a lot of good things offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I knew we needed a rebound match because Monday was tough on us. Yesterday we had a really tough practice, and so it was nice to see us come out and execute pretty much right off the bat. Minus that 3-0 start at the beginning. I think it was just kind of we got to get something started, and once we did, it was very smooth. I think Katie did a really good job of running our offense and mixing things up, but at the same time, finding the ones that were on. I thought we did a really good job swinging and taking shots. There were times where they adjusted their defense to where we were swinging, and we would get up and swing over blocks Z to the other side and found shots that way. So it was a fun match tonight.
One thing I want to ask you as well before I talk to the girls is you mentioned to me, I don't remember if it was in the postgame though, but the shifts and stuff against Coffeyville, I thought that was pretty smooth tonight. Did you think so as well?
Yes, and yeah, Labette's a little different of a team than Coffeyville is, so we were able to isolate that, but how convenient that we were able to isolate that now against a team. That way when we face Coffeyville later on down the road or other teams of that level, we're going to have a little more, I guess we'll just be a little tougher in that aspect.
Z, you had a pretty good game, 15 kills I think it was, and got rolling early especially. And Coach brought up, Katie. I thought she had some really, short sets, and I thought that maybe that was leading to maybe your effectiveness early on.
Yes, definitely running quicker balls has started to help us a lot because the blockers have started to key in on me, and that's not always good. So I think running the faster plays is really helping us still get kills and cheat the block, I guess. So
one other thing too I noticed kind of was, and you can answer this one here, that the downward motion on the kills was there too, and it wasn't from just you, but Leslie and Coy and Carrie too with some of her kills tonight too. I mean, just everybody seemed to have that more downward motion a little bit.
I think it was really just we were really hyped up in the game. It was really a lot of just momentum going towards everything because it was good. It was a really good night.
Gary, you've been able to play a lot more here as of late and taking very good advantage of being able to have your opportunities. And 3 kills again tonight. I think that's the 3rd time you've accomplished that feat, or maybe the 4th time you've been able to accomplish that feat in a single matchup. But 5 digs as well, which is a new career high for you in that. But what's it like, getting out there and being able to take advantage of those opportunities?
Well, I'm thankful for the opportunity to begin with, but it's nothing new really. It's just like high school and club. I'm just getting back into it, and I'm just starting to find my groove as I progress into the season.
Coy, you had a solid night as well, of course. 4 kills, I think it was, and tied a career high in 13 digs. But it was a well-balanced team performance tonight. I mean, I think there was probably just about everybody on the floor had a dig in some capacity or got in there in the statistical category one way, shape, or form. And it seemed like everything was clicking, especially after that, falling down 3-0, but everything else after that because you matched it with a 6-0 run yourself.
Right. I don't.
Just talking about how the team played well tonight, I guess.
Well, yeah, everyone did well. We also, before we went out in the game, we all talked about what we were going to do before we went out there. Everyone said, "Oh, I'm going to move my feet. I'm going to put better defense. I'm going to get to the ball. I'm going to get to the ball, close the blocks, everything, swing high, faster arm swings, everything like that." So I think that was what helped us be successful tonight.
And I'll throw this out to anybody that wants to answer it, but momentum obviously is a big thing in volleyball in general, and obviously taking advantage of that is key. And I thought you guys did that tonight with great perfection. I mean, the 6-0 run, obviously after the 3-0 start by them in set 1, stands out maybe to the most. But you mentioned obviously the team chemistry and stuff like that. How big does that play into momentum overall?
Well, I think with everyone having the same momentum and everyone communicating, it helps out a tremendous amount, just helping us go for what we need to do, go for executing the ball and like just putting the ball down and everything like that. Everyone say something?
Coach, I'll let you guys out of here on this one. You get this game obviously before you go back to tournament action coming up on this weekend. Was it really beneficial, obviously, to have this game before you hit another tournament, after Monday?
Oh yeah, because again, we've touched on this, in all of this interview so far. I think that everything that we weren't able to accomplish on Monday, we were able to accomplish tonight, and we needed that opportunity before going into this weekend, because this weekend we play all 4 teams we've seen, and sometimes that can be a good thing or a bad thing. 2 of them we've lost to, and so that's a good thing that we get to see them again, because now we know what we need to do and how to adjust. 2 of them we've beat pretty handedly, so those ones sometimes you might not want those back again, just because they have the advantage since they've lost and been able to work on improvements. But I think tonight is going to propel us into this weekend exponentially. So.
Well, Coach, ladies, thanks for taking the time as usual after the ball game. Best of luck this weekend in Neosho.
Thank you.